Many electric vehicle manufacturers, such as Tesla and Lucid Motors, are vying to lower the price of their models so they can be offered to a wider range of customers. But Tesla, recently tapping out of the race, means Lucid could beat them to it. In terms of technology, the startup is undeniably cutting edge. However, despite their cutting-edge technology and ambitious aspirations, this does not imply that they're restricting themselves to solely making very premium automobiles. In fact, Peter Rawlinson himself has confirmed the company's dedication to also making affordable, quality cars that use the same innovations. Here's everything we know about the $25,000 Lucid Motors car, and why should they aim to manufacture one? Welcome back to New Vehicle Media, your go-to channel for EV stock. Quick reminder, subscribing's free and liking the video helps YouTube suggest similar content. Comments are loved and featured in upcoming videos. While reserving or pre-ordering from Lucid Motors, you can choose from 4 different editions, with the basic model costing roughly $70,000 and the limited Dream editions costing almost $170,000. The cars are obviously in the luxury category at these costs, and they're not likely to be considered by the ordinary individual or family in the market for new wheels. However, Lucid wants to be a people's car company, and although they begin with a premium line, their future includes cars that are more affordable and accessible to a larger group of people. The startup has the aspirations to manufacture an affordable EV. However, Peter Rawlinson says if they were to go in all alone, it could take them 9 years. But if a major automaker licensed Lucid's technology, an affordable EV based on it might hit the market in as little as 4 years. Rawlinson has said that a few automotive companies have already approached the startup to discuss licensing, not by chance, but because the Lucid Air offers one of the most compact motor designs around, as well as a 900-volt architecture. The ability to reduce weight and increase charging speed would provide a competitive advantage worth securing a patent for. The reasons for why this has not yet transpired are not entirely obvious. Nonetheless, Rawlinson believes that such collaborations have a huge upside. Making more money with them is not the only goal. The world obviously needs a $25,000 electric vehicle that is both affordable and mass-produced in large numbers. With a partnership, Lucid could scale up the production of its components, while another firm would likely begin selling this low-cost electric. It would most likely assist Lucid in accelerating the process of making its low-cost electric accessible. Given that Volkswagen, General Motors, BMW, Stellantis, and Ford have already committed to manufacture their own electrics, a partnership would need the commitment of an automaker that is not yet on board the EV train, but does not want to go off the tracks. Licensing Lucid's technology, or perhaps forming a joint venture with it, would be an enticing resolution for both businesses. It doesn't seem like the business is just gonna throw out a cheaper model or two to guarantee that they have an option for clients who are unable or unwilling to spend a lot of money. They consider it to be a critical jigsaw piece of their future. They're leveraging the innovative tech in their Lucid Air series as a canary in the coal mine to learn more about the limitations of their batteries and their overall manufacturing techniques. Rawlinson seems to have a crystal clear picture of how he will get to the mythical $25,000 EV, not by giving up on quality, but it will be driven by just one factor: technological advancement. Even while he maintained that there was no way for him to promise a future $25,000 model, he underlined his understanding of the necessity for inexpensive electrics on the global market, particularly as energy consumption and environmental issues continue to rise and evolve. To bring costs down, Lucid intends on leveraging technology rather than taking shortcuts and cutting features in tech in order to cost engineer a cheaper car. For instance, instead of using a less efficient, cheaper battery to cut total costs, Rawlinson considers that if they could double the efficiency so you can have the same range with half the battery size, therefore, the cost of batteries would cut the car in half, and the weight of the batteries would be slashed by half too. Obviously, this is preferable to just chopping out battery cost. This is a pretty innovative strategy, as Lucid's ambitious intentions prioritize cutting edge and quality above trimmed-down versions of their usual products. If they manage to pull it off, it not only provides them an amazing reputation and a strong foundation, but it also goes a long way toward establishing brand loyalty, which is essential for a budding car company. Manufacturing a cheap, high-performance electric car might potentially prove to be a profitable entry point for Lucid Motors into the EV market, allowing the company to attract a whole new group of consumers. If the business is able to effectively combine cost efficiency and quality, they could serve as a bridge to turn EVs from the exotic to the accepted and sought after. To be fair, when starting a new company, moving into a new industry, or making a major statement in the investment world, such as Lucid Motors has done, there's an element of wild speculation. The expectation that everything will turn out just as planned. The company has an aggressive plan for mass production, innovation, and expansion, but their reputation will continue to grow as measurable results are seen. The specs of their Lucid Air series are already off the charts. The qualities coupled with Lucid Motors look to be staggering. They have extraordinarily deep finances thanks to key investors who have provided them with an incredible runway as they go through the inevitable growth hardships of getting their business off the ground. Rather than taking baby steps into the marketplace with a modest first vehicle, Lucid Motors launched a lineup of cutting-edge vehicles that has matched or surpassed the best currently available. Future ventures, such as more economical automobiles, will undoubtedly benefit from this commitment to high quality and performance. It's wonderful to hear that Lucid Motors is not just interested in thriving in the premium electric vehicle segment. The willingness to keep growing and changing their technology in order to deliver a complete range of vehicles to the market might position them well for the long-term future of their business. Investors and customers will have to wait and watch how all this plays out, as well as whether or not they'll be able to meet their high targets. If you think they have the potential, let us know in the comments section. User 9 says, while a lot of people are hoping for an Apple partnership, they think if Lucid could partner with Toyota, Hyundai, or Honda to help them make a $25,000 EV, that'd be better, since Honda presently does not sell electric vehicles in the US and doesn't seem to have an EV lineup in the works. User 9 thinks that Honda will be the most probable manufacturer to sign this agreement. Honda is one of the most popular automobile makers in the United States, and the company has 12 plants in the country, which means its EVs might qualify for the EV tax credit too. That should wrap things up for today. Keep in mind that subscribing is still free, and liking will help YouTube to recognize your preferences. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.